Thank you, Trustee Garvey. Do we have any addresses from the audience? And do we have any from electronic version?
We do have one electronic version. A message from Greg Schwarzy, dated today, April 5th. Mass vaccination event. I want to applaud the village's effort in providing an extremely successful COVID-19 vaccination event last week. Your hard work and determination in securing over 2,300 doses of the Pfizer vaccine and then offering it to not only Carroll Stream residents, but to all DuPage County residents was absolutely wonderful and extremely appreciated. As a county board member, it has been quite the challenge getting everyone vaccinated over these past few months, and your event helped immensely. I am very proud to be a Carroll Stream resident. Thank you to all the elected officials and village staff, along with all who volunteered for making this happen. Sincerely, Greg Schwarzy, DuPage County Board Member, District 6.
Thank you very much. And that's the only one, yes? Correct. All right. Is there a motion to establish consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Zalick, seconded by Trustee Geezer. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Garvey.
Aye.
Trustee Zalick.
Aye.
Trustee Geezer.
Aye.
Trustee McCarthy.
Aye. And we'll turn this over to you, Mrs. Clerk.
Thank you. Board and Commission reports. Plan Commission Zoning Board of Appeals, 520 East North Avenue, LLC, Carroll Stream Marketplace. Final plat of re-subdivision. Recommended approval 5-0 with 2 members absent.
Yes.
Yes.
Staff reports and recommendations. Approval of the proposals for professional services and independent contractors agreement with B&F Construction Code Services for consultant services not to exceed $65,000 in aggregate during fiscal year 21-22.
Yes.
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 Approval of Amendment Number 5 to the Agreement for Operations, Maintenance, and Management Services of the Water Reclamation Center in the amount of $2,066,049 for the period May 1st, 2021 through April 30th, 2022.
Off.
Off.
That has been taken off the consent agenda. The next one is approval of a contract with Polco National Research Center to conduct a community-wide survey in the amount of $15,045.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Number 4, approval of a contract to renew the Cartograph Operations Management Software application in the amount of $177,404.91.
Yes.
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 Ordinances. Ordinance amending Chapter 11, Article 2 of the Carroll Stream Code of Ordinances by decreasing the number of Class C liquor licenses from 19 to 18, Machuhaya Incorporated doing business as Paul's Pantry and Liquors, and increasing the number of Class C liquor licenses from 18 to 19, Palash 26 Corporation doing business as Paul's Pantry and Liquors, 1390 Army Trail Road.
Yes.
Yes.
That is ordinance number 2021-04-10. Resolutions. Resolution approving an intergovernmental agreement by and between the Village of Carroll Stream and the West Chicago Winfield Wastewater Authority regarding spoils deposits.
Yes. Yes.
That is resolution number 3179.
Can I just make a comment?
Yes.
Phil, nice job working with other communities to get the, a project done that isn't going to cost us money.
Thank you, with a big assist from the village attorney on that one, too.
Okay. Thank you.
The next one is resolution accepting a grant of stormwater management and conveyance easement for 1271 County Farm Road, Primrose School Heritage Plaza.
Yes.
Yes.
That is resolution number 3180. Resolution accepting public improvements and release of security for public improvements in the amount of $98,807.03. Logistics Property Company, 550 Center Avenue.
Yes.
Yes.
That is resolution number 3181. Resolution authorizing a plat of subdivision, Carroll Stream Marketplace subdivision, 520 East North Avenue.
Yes.
Yes.
That is resolution number 3182. Payment of bills. Regular bills, March 16th, 2021 through April 5th, 2021.
Yes.
Yes.
Addendum warrants, March 16th, 2021 through April 5th, 2021.
Yes.
Yes.
That is all for the consent agenda.
Is there a motion to put those items on the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Moved by trustee Garvey, seconded by trustee Zalick. Clerk, please call the roll. Trustee
Garvey.
Aye.
Trustee Zalick.
Aye.
Trustee Giesers.
Aye.
Trustee McCarthy.
Aye. Is there a motion to approve those items by omnibus vote?
So moved?
Second.
Moved by trustee Giesers, seconded by trustee Garvey. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Garvey.
Aye.
Trustee Zalick.
Aye.
Trustee Giesers.
Aye.
Trustee McCarthy.
Aye. We pulled off the H2 because of a correction. Our village manager can explain this.
Yes, I can. Item H2, which is the amendment to the contract for operation of the Water Reclamation Center. We have a correction to the final contract amount. The final contract amount is actually $16,820 lower than what's specified in the agenda item. So rather than the contract being for $2,066,049, it is $2,049,229. So with that change,
Thank you.
it's presented to the village board.
And now I can take a motion to approve that.
So moved?
Second.
Moved by trustee Giesers, seconded by trustee Zalick. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Garvey.
Aye.
Trustee Zalick.
Aye.
Trustee Giesers.
Aye.
Trustee McCarthy.
Aye. And we shoot straight to report of officers. Trustee Garvey.
Not much of a report, but I want to applaud the staff of Carroll Stream. I've only been in this job a few months, but I have seen nothing but professionalism and superior competence on everything that they do. Your immediate responses to my questions, which I pepper with you every week, always amazes me. So I just want to applaud you all and thank you for your continued commitment to the task here and that you make us all look good up here. So thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you, trustee Garvey. Trustee Zalick.
Thank you. First off, I also want to thank our staff, especially for the vaccination event and everybody who volunteered in their time and energy to make it such a successful event. Secondly, a couple months ago, I was invited to speak at a Cub Scout, and with one of those Cub Scouts named Jacob. He actually achieved Cub Scouts' highest award and crossed over to Boy Scouts, so they invited me to that ceremony, and I was honored to attend. And so that was kind of special and brought back memories from when my kids were in Cub Scouts. And finally, with it being Election Day, I hope that all the candidates who are elected to their positions serve with honor and integrity, because that's what it's all about. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Zalick. Trustee Giesers.
Thank you very much. Every year, for probably about the last 5 years, I've been a guest in Mrs. Rosagnolo's second grade class at Evergreen Elementary. And they do a section on citizenship and how kids can make a difference in their community. And they always send me their ideas, and they draw me a picture of their idea. So last year we were able to do it right before the pandemic, and this year I'm going to be meeting with them virtually. But they sent me their ideas, so I had a chance to take a look, and I just want to read a few and show you what some of the second graders in the Benjamin School District are thinking. This one is from Ileana, and she's a second grader, and she would like us to have a tree climbing park.
All right.
So can we get on that, everyone, staff?
There's no liability there whatsoever.
This is the picture. And then I personally write a hand note to each of the kids. I wasn't going to do that the first year, and my wife said, if they wrote you a note and drew you a picture, at least you can write them a note. So another kid, Clara, she says she would like more gardens in the community. So she talks about how they're beautiful, so I think she means more flower gardens than vegetable gardens. but I concur.
Wrapped around the tree climbing park.
Exactly, exactly. Here's one I think we can all agree on. This is Evie, and Evie would like us to learn to pick up our trash. It's gross. So she just did a picture of the earth. So let's see. Here's one. Oh, one kid wants an arcade. Don't they have enough video games? Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one I loved. This is Derek, and he thinks that we should just have a field. And the reason is if people get stressed, they can go to the field, and it'll be like a stress relief place. And then there's the picture, and you can see the field.
Big field.
And there's a towel, and then there's me. So, I think that's great. And let me go, one more. Walking trail. Oh, a number of the kids, so I guess someone talked about it. They would like sand parks, nothing but parks filled with sand, so they can run around and play in the sand. So I said, oh, it'd be like going to
Carroll
the
Stream
beach
Beach.
without going
Carroll
to a
Stream
beach.
Beach.
So thank you, Ms. Rosignolo, on the second graders at Evergreen School for that, and I look forward to speaking to the class virtually.
Maybe we should forward that to Park District, so
Well,
Mitchell Lakes, they can,
You know what, and
Have a
that's
beach.
something I will talk to the kids about, because most of, in many of the cases,
Park
they
centric.
have, adults don't know who is in charge of what in a lot of cases. So I try to explain to them how they,
Right on top of that.
exactly. Also, I would like to thank the staff and all the volunteers who were part of the volunteer force for the vaccination event last week. I know Trustee McCarthy was there, I was there, I ran into you, John, and all the staff was there. So thank you for all you did. It was really, really kind of a special event, because knowing what we provided to the residents. Residents were, and people throughout central, throughout DuPage County. They were very grateful, more than grateful. So I was very proud to be a part of that. Hope everyone's enjoying the weather, and as it was said before, don't forget to vote. If you haven't voted, vote tomorrow. Thank you. That's my report.
Thank you, Trustee Geezer. Our village clerk, Julia Shorzy.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem McCarthy. So as Rick was saying, it was nice to have a beautiful weekend for Easter this weekend, and my husband and I, after church, decided to go for a nice long bike ride, and we had the opportunity to try out the new Gary Avenue bike path for the first time from our house all the way to the Great Western Trail, and we were so impressed with how smooth it was, how wide it was, how safe it was. And it just made me think, just another reason to love living in Carroll Stream. I mean, I really appreciate all of the village staff and all the elected officials who put a priority on bike paths and made this kind of thing happen. So thank you very much. Also, I wanted to thank all the candidates who are running for election. I think that we get real focused on who's going to win the election, and I think it's important to recognize all those people who are stepping up to run, because it's a huge commitment. It takes a lot of courage to run. It takes an enormous amount of time and energy, takes you away from your family. So in my mind, whether a candidate wins or loses at the ballot box, they're still a winner because they're stepping up to give back to their community. So I think we should just recognize all candidates for stepping up to run. And then other than that, just a reminder to please shop Carroll Stream.
Thank you very much. Our village attorney.
Chairman, I don't have any report this evening.
Thank you very much. Our village manager, Bob Moore.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem McCarthy. I just have a couple of items. Tonight, immediately following the board meeting, we'll be holding our fourth and final budget workshop for the fiscal year 2022 proposed budget. Public hearing notice for the proposed budget will be published in the Examiner this Wednesday, and the public hearing will take place at the next board meeting on April 19th, at which time the board will have an opportunity to vote on it. Also tonight, the board read, Trustee Garvey read the proclamation designating the month of April Safe Digging Month, so if you're planning on doing any yard work, doing any digging, please dial 811, or you can do a request online to request a dig number. Usually the contractor will do that, but if you're doing it yourself, you can do that online. Yard waste collection begins this week, which is a sign of spring. So yard waste stickers are available at the Village Hall, police records, and various grocery stores throughout the village. You can find locations on our website. The village board also tonight approved a survey, customer satisfaction survey of the village. So it'll be mailed out to a select few residents in the village. So if you happen to get a survey, please fill that out and return it either by mail. It'll be a self-addressed postage-paid envelope.
Bob, quick question about that. We're sending it to residents. Are we sending it to any local businesses?
Just residents, yes, residential.
Have we thought about doing also to some businesses, just to say, it's been a while since we've done that too, so
Yeah.
you can't mix the
It
two
would be a
together?
different set of questions.
All right.
Yeah, that's something we can look at, though, yeah. And then finally, just to comment on the vaccination event that took place last week. Never ceases to amaze me. And this was done on very short notice. We were notified by Jewel and Osco that they could make 2,300 vaccines available to us if we had a location, and we could do the registration and coordinate most of the activities. And everybody stepped forward and participated. We got the Park District together. The library participated. Jewel and Osco did. Our staff, the village board. Everybody just steps up, and I think that is kind of the vibe in the community. You know, when something needs to be done, everybody puts forth their full effort on it. And I think everybody saw what happened on Tuesday. It was a huge success, and we had a lot of happy residents. So just a thank you to all the staff and everybody that volunteered for that. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Voting, yeah. Tomorrow's election day. Please get out and vote. There's so many people who don't realize how important local elections are. That these are the people who affect you directly. They make decisions for school boards. They make decisions in Park District and libraries. Your day-to-day living on the village board. These are huge things that affect your pocketbook directly and immediately. So getting out and voting is really important. I agree with our clerk, Julia Schwarzy, that it takes a lot to run. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of thought, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of energy. But the one thing I ask is no matter what happens tomorrow, please, please, please get your signs down as quickly as possible. It always seems to be the ones who don't make it in just kind of walk away from the signs, and they get ugly really quick. When the wind starts blowing, the weather comes in and starts throwing them around, and they actually can become a danger if they come off and start flying around. So please, whatever you're running for, if you've got signs up, try to get them down in the next 2 days, or by like Thursday night. Spring is here. With that, look out for the kids. I was watching them on a beautiful day yesterday, kids shooting out of sidewalks on their new hoverboards or go-karts or bikes or whatever they have. We got to keep an eye on them because they sometimes forget to keep an eye for themselves. So it's our responsibility to slow down a little bit, know our surroundings so nobody gets hurt. And while you're out looking around and enjoying things, before we get any big rains, if you happen to see your storm sewers out by the street covered with either garbage or old leaves and sticks, I think our public works would really appreciate if you could take a minute and clean those up, because it helps alleviate flooding way more than you can understand. It really is a big deal. And I'm going to finish on last Tuesday. Staff, Park District, Jewel Osco, you guys were awesome. Our volunteers were unbelievable. All we heard was positive. Every single person who walked out said, from pulling into the complex to leaving was a pleasure. Joe, I know you've been leading the charge. Tia, I know you were right behind it. You guys, absolutely fantastic job, period. no buts. There is nothing I would change. It was one event that anybody who was part of had to be extremely proud, just how smooth and quick and happy it went. I mean, there's literally nothing I would change. It was fantastic. Chief, the police help in there and the police volunteers, they made traffic flow except for one guy who didn't see the, except for one guy, but besides that, no, it was,
Is that you?
no.
Okay.
It really was. It was just absolutely unbelievable how smoothly, how well prepared everybody was when we started sending people through the doors. And 2,300 people over 8 hours, that's almost 25 people every 5 minutes getting an injection. To move that many people through over 8 hours is a testament to how well organized and how well worked it was. So again, everybody, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Everybody on this board and our residents really appreciate it. We are going to have a workshop after this, so I will take a motion to adjourn the meeting, and we will start the workshop pretty much immediately after a couple-minute break. So motion to adjourn,
So moved.
moved by trustee Garvey,
Second.
seconded by trustee Zalick. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Garvey.
Aye.
Trustee Zalick.
Aye.
Trustee Giesser.
Aye.
Trustee McCarthy.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.